Hello, friends. Good day to you. Welcome to my flute class. Today, we are going to conduct the first class for learning flute. In this channel and upcoming lessons and classes, you will be able to learn playing Indian classical on bamboo flute. First, to learn Indian classical, you have to know the basic notes of Indian classical musical system. There are in total 12 notes in Indian classical system. They are divided into three groups. First group is called as Suddha Swara, means the pure form of notes. Second group is called Komal Swaras, that are known as the soft notes. And another group is Tivra Swara. Tivra Swara means the heavily pronounced note. The definitions may vary from person to person, theorist to theorist, players to players, but however, it remains same as a structural basis. In Shuddha Swara, there are 7 notes in Shuddha Swara group. They are Sa, Re, Ga, Ma, Pa, Dha, Ni. Then comes to soft notes, which are called in Hindi or in Bangla or in Sanskrit Komal Swaras. Re, Ga, Dha and Ni has Komal Swaras. So, there are 4 notes in Komal Swaras. To elaborate this, we may recall the Shuddha Swaras, which are Sa, Re, Ga, Ma, Pa, Dha, Ni. The Komal Swaras or soft notes are derived from the Shuddha Swaras, which are Re. The soft form of Re is Re. Shuddha Swara is Re. And Komal form of Re is Re. Technically and scientifically, if we look over it, the frequency of Shuddha Re will be higher than the frequency of Komal Re. In our upcoming advanced lessons, we will discuss more about the frequency, Shruti and other related technical terms of note system. Similar way, the soft form of Shuddha Ga is Ga. then Suddha Ma, then Suddha Pa, then Suddha Dha. The Komal or soft form of Suddha Dha is Do. Then it comes to the Suddha Ni. The soft form or Komal form of Suddha Ni is Na. So in this way, we have already talked about 11 notes. As we have told earlier that there is another subsection which is called heavily pronounced or heavy note, which is known as Kadi Madhyam or Kadi Ma. Kadi means tivra, means heavy. Now we are going to show you playing this 7 Suddha Swar or pure note in a bamboo flute. Let's start lesson 1. All Suddha Swar in practice. This is Sa. How to play Sa? Hold the flute, whatever the grip position of your hand, it may be left or it may be right. I am a lefty flute player and I am holding the flute like this. Someone may find it very easy to hold like this. Then he or she can hold flute on his right side. As I am comfortable at my left side, I am holding like this. The upper 3 holes of the flute is covered when the player plays Sa. I am showing this again. Sa. Then we will play Re, which is the finger position will be open. This finger will open and the flute will sound like Re and it will produce the frequency of Re. Now it is Re. To play Ga, we have to open this finger also. It's like. Now I am going to play Sa to Ga again. I am not using my left hand or not covering the other 3 holes. Now I am going to play Suddha Madhyam, which is played covering this hole half with your pointing finger. How? It is half or slightly open or relatively small opening of this hole. This is Ga and this is Ma. The hole is slightly open or half open. Let's play Sa, Re, Ga, Ma. This is Ma and it is half open. Now I am going to give you a technical tip. The pressure of the blow you would use to produce Sa or the speed of your blow you will be using to produce Sa, you have to apply a little bit more to produce Re. Then a little bit more to produce Ga from Re. Then you have to give a little bit more effort to produce Ma, then Ga. In this way, you will going to increase pressure in a linear way. After Ma, you have to cover all the holes with your two hands to produce Pa and apply a little bit more pressure than Ma for playing Pa. So this is Pa, covering all 6 holes. After that, you will play Dha, the Suddha Dha. You have to increase your pressure as you have given to play Pa to play Dha. This is Pa and I am increasing my blowing pressure or blowing force or blowing velocity a little bit more to play Dha. Now I am going to play Ni, from Dha to Ni. These are 7 pure notes. And these 7 notes residing on a single octave. We will discuss about the octaves position in flute on the next class. Now, for today's lesson, we will learn only to play Sa, Re, Ga, Ma, Pa, Dha, Ni and another note which is Sa to its higher octave. Let's play that higher octave Sa from the bass octave of your flute. This is the bass octave Sa of your flute. Now I am going to play its higher octave Sa means one octave higher pitched note of sa. The tonal quality will be same, but frequency of the sound will be increased. If you think like that, if we have only 7 notes, then if we go on pronouncing all the notes one by one, what will be coming next, one after another? Let's start it counting on our finger. Sa, re, ga, ma, pa, dha, ni. Then what? It will go again to sa, but on a higher pitch. Sa, sa, re, ga, ma, pa, dha, ni, sa, 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 sa. In every succession of your notes or increment of your notes from sa to re to ga to ma to pa to dha to ni to sa, every time the notes frequency will be increased. And in this way, the notes will be recurring again and again with the increased frequency. Now, we will learn how to practice all these 7 plus 1 higher octave sa in flute. Every time we will start practicing at our home, we will follow this method which I will be showing you now. We have to play sa, re, ga, ma, pa, dha, ni, sa, sa, ni, dha, pa, ma, ga, re, sa. It seems like we will climb up on a stair and we will come down from that stair. We will rise to a position one by one and come again to our starting position one by one. This action or this progression and regression is called Arohan and Abrohan. Arohan means climbing up and Abrohan means getting down from that position where you have reached by climbing. you try to practice every day for 10 minutes. Sa re ga ma pa da ni sa sa ni da pa ma ga re sa. Try to blow and try to use your tongue. Every time you blow each note, just utter thu. Thu, 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 thu. It will involve your tongue while you will blow your pipe, and it will strengthen your tongue for future lessons. And if you just only give a blow to the flute, you will be not using your tongue anymore, only using the wind or only using the blow from your mouth. One of your body parts will not be involved on the playing. But I recommend you to learn blowing flute with the help of your tongue. To do this, you have to play like this. Thu, 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 thu. It will sound like this. In this way, you will be able to play the 7 Suddha note of bansuri. Now I am going to show you 4 komal notes in bansuri and how to play those. But this is just to demonstrate you the komal notes. These are actually halfly opened notes. This is soft re or komal re. This is komal ga. This is komal dha. This is komal ni. In future, in our next classes, we will show you how to learn or practice komal notes in a similar way. And as we have talked earlier about the tivra note, which is tivra ma or kadi madhyam, to play kadi madhyam, you have to open all of your notes. This is kadi madhyam. As this is the first class, you have learned how to play 7 Suddha notes in bansuri or flute. I am going to show the lesson again, and you will get the lesson in description box. I will be showing again and again the lessons in each videos so that you can have the lesson easily. And I will be giving descriptions very slowly, one by one, so that you can hear or follow my speech easily. At first, you may not be able to play a bigger flute like this. This is a E bass flute. If you find it very difficult to hold a bigger flute, just take a smaller one and try to play the sa note only. My recommendation to the interested learner or interested student who wish to play flute or thinking to start playing flute, you just collect a bass middle octave, not bass, middle octave flute, or A sharp, which is called B flat flute, at your convenience. An A scale flute will have a length like this one. I am going to show you. This is B flat or A sharp. And this is a flute. It will look like this. Try to hold the flute in this way. Cover all the holes properly. There should be no leaks in the covering, and hold it softly, not very firmly or not very loosely. Just cover these upper three holes with your 3 fingers like this, and try to blow it to produce the sound of sa. Take a deep breath. Calm and relax of your mind. In this way, you first try to produce sa. If you are able to produce sa, it means you will be able to produce all rest of the notes. So, my strong recommendation to you, don't try to play everything at your first try. Let us play only sa at your primary stage for at least 1 hour. Only sa. Then try to produce re for 20 minutes or 10 minutes. Sa and re, sa and re. Then, in the similar way, you produce ga, ma, pa, dha, ni, and sa. So, my dear friends, today we have already reached to our end of the class, and only one lesson we are using today or practicing today and learning today. This is sa, re, ga, ma, pa, dha, ni, and sa. And how to play it? So, this is the lesson. Have a nice day. Practice flute. You will be learning Indian classical on flute in my flute class.